In a major unfolding, the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, Patton, has refused to accept the portfolio of Land Resources Department on Monday. Notably, the minister has written to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Neiphiu Rio, stating that he sincerely appreciates the trust and confidence reposed on him. However, he gracefully declines to accept it. Patton further added that he stands contented working together even without this additional assignment. He also added that above-mentioned portfolio was assigned to his fellow BJP Legislator Paiwang Konyak, in addition to Transport, Railways and Civil Aviation, who has been discharging his duties and responsibilities diligently. With no adverse recourse thus far, he finds confidence in his fellow BJP leader. Moreover, he also assured that to the Chief Minister that he and all of his BJP legislators would stand firm to the pre-poll alliance commitments with NDPP and shall continue to work for the interests of the present coalition government and the welfare of the Naga people as mandated. Yes, in the major unveiling, we have seen how the Deputy Chief Minister of Patton was handed over the portfolio of land and resources, but he gracefully declined it. And to give more updates on it, to throw more updates on this news, we have our phono with us, senior producer Dibyendu Chakraborty. Over to you, Dibyendu.
Yes, Rinki. This moment, one breaking news coming from Nagaland is that, as I've already informed our esteemed viewers, that Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Patton, who recently was removed from the Ministry of Roads and Bridges in a notification that was issued on April 23rd, has now declined or you can say refused to take his newly allocated department, that is Land and Resources Department. And he has already written a letter to Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio that shows the date. As I will ask my PCR team to show that letter on screen, where it is stated that the letter has been written to the Chief Minister on 25th of April, that is Tuesday. He has, I will not cite the entire letter, but one paragraph that I would like to highlight, where he has said that I respect the recent exercise of your prerogative power in relieving and reallotment portfolios. That means addressing this letter to Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, and he has continued that, nevertheless, with deep sense of regret, it is to inform you that I have gracefully declined and hereby refuse to accept the new allotment of portfolio given to me, that is the Department of Land Resources. So please pay attention to this line. I have gracefully declined and hereby refuse to accept the newly allotment of portfolio given to me, that is the Department of Land and Resources. And if I'm not wrong and my sources are correct, yesterday, a day after he was relieved from his duty as a Minister of Roads and Bridges, he was allotted the Land and Resources Department, which was under Paiwang Konyak, his fellow BJP legislator who hold the portfolio. And yesterday, Konyak was relieved from his duties, and the department was allotted to Deputy Chief Minister Patton. And interestingly, when this news broke out on April 23rd, and at that moment, NLTV tried to contact the NDPP officials, and there, according to NDPP President Paiwang Konyak, who spoke to NLTV over phone, he confirmed about the development that Patton has been discharged from the Ministry of Roads and Bridges. And we also showed the order that has been issued by Chief Secretary to Nagaland's government, J. Alam, on that day. And while speaking over phone to our reporter, Konyak said that it's an arrangement that has been made on the condition that in the recently concluded Rajya Sabha polls, the NDPP supported the candidature of BJP member and state woman president of the BJP, Paiwang Konyak, who is later elected to the Rajya Sabha in the recently concluded Rajya Sabha elections. So it was an agreement between the two parties, and it was decided earlier. In fact, prior to the removal or the order that came out on 23rd, around 21st or 20 on those 2 days, one of the 2 days, there was a meeting between the NDPP and the BJP, and during that meeting it was decided that one NDPP legislator will get the Department of Roads and Bridges, and that's why Y. Patton has been removed, and he has gracefully accepted the decision. That was confirmed by Paiwang Konyak, and so it was said from the NDPP side that the decision has been taken mutually, and accordingly, it was agreement that was, it was, you can say, a conditional agreement based on the recent agreement regarding the Rajya Sabha polls. And also, one major point Konyak highlighted was that since NDPP doesn't hold any major portfolio apart from the Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio himself, so they wanted a major portfolio, and that's why Roads and Bridges department was taken from Y. Patton. But now, if we have to give a clear, introspect the decision, or you can look in details. Although, interestingly, Y. Patton in his letter said that he assured Chief Minister Rio to stand firm on the pre-poll alliance commitments with NDPP and shall continue to work for the interest of the present coalition government. That's what he has said in his letter, and that is for the welfare of the people, for the Naga people, because they are the mandated government, elected representative chosen by the Nagaland people. So they will continue with the pre-poll alliance, that started in the year 2018 when the elections took place. And since now only less than a year left for the next assembly polls, so they are, according to this letter that Patton has written, he has assured that the pre-poll alliance will continue. But now, this decision or this rejection by a senior leader, a veteran leader who holds a very important portfolio of the Deputy Chief Minister and Home Ministry as well. So his decision to decline this Land and Resource Department is signaling something is not well between the two parties. Rumors are the news also came during the Rajya Sabha polls that there are some rifts between the three parties which are presently forming the UDA government, that is NDPP, BJP, and NPA. NPA being the third party which formed the opposition government recently for the sake of bringing an early solution to the Naga peace talk. However, this move, or this letter that has been written by Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton has somehow shown or indicated the political equations that we are getting to see over on record or on camera is something is not to be 100% authentic or belief, because this kind of statements, although they are politicians, they do not come out and say openly about their all movements or tactics, but indirectly this step or to decline a department that has been allotted by Minister Rio himself and his rejection is indicating something is not well, That's why from our political sources or inside sources, we'll try to go in depth with the story, and we'll definitely inform our viewers regarding the developments that will be witnessed in coming days. But as of now, as we have already briefed our viewers, once again we'd like to state that in a major news that has come out from Kohima, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton has clearly rejected the Department of Land and Resources Ministry. That's what we are breaking this moment, Rinki, to our viewers.